Hello everyone. Today our group will talk about some school problems students make worry. Everyone worry about things that happen at school from time to time. Lots of people like you will experience sometimes difficult or hard to work role or problem during school. There are lots of resources to get good results, make lots of friends, do well in every subject and be a good student. Their stress during school can sometimes feel so much. The important thing is to recognize when there are problems and ask for help as soon as you can.
Number 1. Difficult with schoolwork. Having trouble with schoolwork or falling behind is a common worry for students. Falling behind can happen easily, especially if we miss day of school, or sometimes we can just find it hard to concentrate.
When we are finding it hard to keep up with homework, it may cause us to feel overwhelmed or anxious. It can also be frustrating or stressful when the teacher asks us a question and we don't know the answer. Here are some things to consider if you find you are feeling overwhelmed at school. Alternative ways of learning. Opening up to a teacher or parents can help. Firstly, try to identify the exact problem. Is one subject you are finding difficult, or do you find it hard to concentrate on the time? We all learn in different ways and at different pace. Think about what type of learning suits you. Using picture or diagram will be a lot easier and make a difference if you are a visual learner. Look up talk and lesson on YouTube could help if you need to hear things a few times.
Talk to your teacher on your head. Let your teacher know that area you are having difficulty with and its impact on you. They may be able to come with some suggestions for how you can catch up or get back on track with your study.
Try to change how you think about school. Getting something wrong in class or failing a test can be frustrating and upsetting. But know that we all have bad days or make mistakes. Can you shift how you look at events like this? Easier said than done, we know, but they can be opportunities to learn from and do better next time. There is nothing to be learned by getting things right all the time. Number 2. Friendships at school. Making and having friends, along with feeling we fit in, is a big part of school life. Friends can become very important to us in secondary school and can become like a second family. We all have a place in the world, but sometimes it can feel like we just don't fit in. School can be stressful for some young people, worrying about not having anyone to hang around with at break times or at the weekends. Even if we develop friendships easily, we can still end up being excluded by friends at times. However, there are things we can do to help. Change how you view a situation. Often it can be good to view things from another perspective. Give up unhelpful thoughts. Look at other ways to think about a situation. Talk or connect with someone if you feel excluded by friends. Is there someone else to talk or connect with? There may be other people in your year who also feel excluded. Work on your social skills. If you find it hard making friends or talking to people, start by setting yourself small goals. Start with saying hello and then move on to something bigger like joining a club, group, or new activity. Although it may feel scary, making new friends is about taking a chance and making the move to talk to somebody. Number 3. Not getting on with teachers in high school. Because there are so many teachers, the chances are high that we won't get on with them all. Sometimes we can find certain relationships particularly difficult. We can feel that a certain teacher doesn't like us, has it in for us, or treats us unfairly. This can happen when it seems a teacher is pulling us up on our behavior while other students get away with stuff. You can't make a teacher act fairly or treat you in a certain way. Yet, there are some things you can do to try and improve your relationships. Consider talking to them if tensions between a student and teacher have escalated. Chances are neither person is happy about it. Talk to the teacher and see if you can reset your relationship. Look at the evidence. Sometimes when we think a teacher doesn't like us or that they're being unfair, there may be another explanation. A teacher might have spotted your potential, so is pushing you harder than others. You might feel singled out by a teacher, but actually, every other student in the class may do as well.
Take a look at your own behavior. Often when we don't get on with a teacher, we may think it's fun to wind them up, not listen or misbehave in class. If this sounds familiar, why not experiment with this? See whether changes in what you do in class, i.e., do not try to wind them up, elicits changes in how your teacher responds. In conclusion, school can be a tough time for some students, but to me, the school has left a very beautiful impression of my childhood experiences, and the memories of the school will never fade in my thoughts. If you are finding school difficult, there are ways that you can get the help you deserve. If not, please contact us to discuss and find more solutions. Bye and see you next time.